Hello and good morning everyone, and welcome to Joanne's Kitchen. Welcome this Sunday morning. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone had a nice weekend. I had another busy weekend. I just came back this morning, 4 day this morning, by 2 a.m. this morning from Miami. Yep, got up 7:30 yesterday morning, took a trip to Miami and back. Okay, didn't stay long, just drove down there, dropped my mom off and came back. Well, like I said, it's Sunday morning. To my new subscribers, I thank you so much for subscribing to Joanne's Kitchen. If you're watching this channel, browsing this channel for the first time, go ahead and take the time to subscribe. I really appreciate it. And be sure to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell. So every time I upload a recipe, you want to be notified, okay? Today, I got a really good recipe for you guys. I'm doing turkey necks. And I'm doing stewed turkey necks and lima beans, rice, and cornbread, and that's it. Try to shorten the dinner up because Wednesday is Christmas, so Tuesday I'm going to be doing a lot of my cooking. So I'll probably take things out the refrigerator tomorrow. Well, I won't probably do it. I will do it. Start and take things out the refrigerator tomorrow so it can unthaw. And I'll do that tomorrow morning so it can be ready for me. Put it in the refrigerator, get it seasoned all up. When I come home Monday night and Tuesday, I'm going to start cooking. So today is going to be stewed turkey necks. They're going to be so good. They're going to be delicious. They're going to be different. I'm doing them a little different than I do my oxtails, but the ingredients, some of the ingredients are the same, okay? So with this said, we're going to get to the oxtails. I'm so used to stewing turkey oxtails, y'all. So forgive me, because we're doing turkey necks. So, I'm going to show y'all, I got the turkey necks in the sink. So, I done cleaned them and stuff. But I'm going to just rinse them off again. And I'm going to show y'all, we're going to get them seasoned. So, I'm going to season them up and I'm going to let them sit. We're supposed to let them sit for like 4 hours, okay? That's a good marinade, okay? Not 4, okay, when you're stewing it. So, and then overnight when you're stewing oxtails, okay? Because you want that season to really go through there. So, but I ain't got 4 hours because I'll be late cooking if I wait that long. But I'm going to wait as long as I can because I do want them to be so freaking tender. And I want them season to go through them because they're going to be good. I'm telling you, okay? So y'all don't want to miss this recipe, okay? So we're going to get to the turkey necks. And I'm going to rinse them again. And then we're going to start seasoning them. I'm going to put them away and let them marinate. Then I'm going to come back and show y'all what I'm going to do next after they finish marinating, okay? So here's my turkey necks. I'll get y'all adjusted to the turkey necks. So y'all can see the turkey necks. So I'm just going to wash them off like I said and put them in this bowl here. Then try to pat them dry. So I had cleaned them already, y'all. And it's a turkey neck. You can see some turkey necks really just don't have much meat on them. You know what I'm saying? But they're a little meaty, you know. They're a little meaty. That's a nice one, see? It got a little meat on it. We're going to stew these bad babies up. The last time I cooked turkey necks, I made a gravy to them in the oven. And they were so good. I'm telling you. It was good, y'all. So we didn't leave from here until about 1 something yesterday because I had to go and do a little things. My sister had to go and take care of some business, and then I went shopping. I was gonna go do some more, like, you know, the other kind of shopping, but I didn't do that. So I did need to do a little grocery shopping to get the stuff that I had used up for Christmas and stuff. So I went and got that and, you know, added a little stuff to my refrigerator that we done ate up and drunk up and stuff. Didn't need any freezer stuff, just stuff to the refrigerator and something to drink and stuff like that, you know. Then I came back, ate, and by the time I got to eating, my sister was like, we on our way. So they came and picked me up and we left. And I just like the little bones in them, especially when you like cooking them. They got so much flavor in them, like, you know, you've been seasoning your stuff real good, and they got a lot of flavor in them. And oh Lord, I just love chewing on them. I don't know why, y'all, but I do. Well, that's why, because they got a lot of flavor in them. That's the why. Me and my chewing on my bones. Okay, let me switch this out so y'all can see the ingredients that we're gonna need to put in here, okay? So I'm just gonna pat this these turkey necks dry. Get some of this excess water off of them. So that's what you wanna do, right? Then I'm gonna tell y'all the seasoning that you're gonna need for your stewed oxtails. I mean your stewed turkey necks. Okay. So as y'all can see, right over here, I have my peppers and stuff. I have a green bell pepper, white onions. I have a red and yellow bell peppers and orange cut up over here. Then the seasonings I'm gonna use is some ginger. You're gonna need some ginger. I have herb de Provence seasoning, and this is just a seasoning. Now, if you can find herbs that comes in just one bottle, you know what I'm saying, a lot of different herbs that's just in one bottle, fine, buy that, use that. If not, then you're gonna need, like, this is like thyme, this is like dry basil, this is like oregano, and a lot of different other kind of herbs that's in here. Okay, so you're gonna need a mixture of herbs. Okay, and then I'm using another thing. It's garlic and herbs mixture. I'm using this. Okay, and then you're gonna need some fresh garlic cloves. And I forgot yesterday when I went to the store to get my fresh garlic cloves, but I picked up me some minced garlic, and I'm like, Jesus, why I didn't get me no fresh garlic cloves instead of just the minced garlic? I really do like to try to keep both on hand, but now I'm out of fresh garlic cloves, because you're gonna need 4 fresh garlic cloves of this. So what I'm gonna do is use 4 teaspoons of the minced garlic. Okay, so if you don't have the 4 fresh garlic cloves, just use 4 teaspoons of the minced garlic. You're going to need some of that. You're going to need some onion powder we'll be using. Of course, we're going to need some garlic powder. The salt of your choice. I'm using kosher salt. Black pepper. We're going to need some black pepper. You're going to need some worth of shire sauce. You're going to need some hot sauce. You're going to need a bay leaf. You're going to need some paprika. And you're going to need some seasoning. Now I have my soul food seasoning here. And if you don't have soul food seasoning, Larry's seasoning salt or whatever kind of seasoning salt you use, it'll be just fine, okay? And then, you, let me get it out. You're going to need some ketchup, okay? We're not using tomato paste or tomato sauce for this. You're going to need some ketchup, okay? And then it's one more ingredient that y'all going to need. And that's some white sugar, okay? You're going to need some white sugar. and just have it out, but we're not gonna need it right now. So what we're gonna do is take all this right here. Okay, and you're gonna need some olive oil, okay? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this olive oil, put it over my my meat like this. I should have some gloves. Let me go get some gloves, y'all. Okay, the light don't went out. Trying to look for my gloves. Trying to get some light back and see my gloves. The light don't went out in the hallway, Marvin. Okay, so then you'll just take your peppers, put them right on in here. Okay, then we're gonna take the what I was looking for. Okay. So we're gonna take the kosher salt and season it with my kosher salt. Now you can add some red pepper flakes to this. We're doing a little bit of black pepper. So now I got some red pepper flakes here, y'all, that I'm gonna add, but I'm only adding just a little bit, okay? Like some, just like this. Can y'all see that? That's just how much I'm adding right there. I'm not adding a whole lot, and I'm just gonna mix it all around. And then I had about this much left, and I'm gonna put that back. Okay? Because I can eat it a little spicy, but certain people can't. So I'm putting it like that. I put that much. Yes, I know. That's why I said. Okay, so I'm doing it in my soul food season. I'm doing my seasoning next. We got some Sasha links in them.
You finna cook the breakfast?
No, I ain't finna cook no breakfast. I'm just saying, well, there's some Sasha and some boiled egg.
I'm tired of y'all buying that sauce.
Okay, so when I use the seasoning, the kosher salt. Okay, so next I'll be using the garlic powder, y'all.
Where you been at?
Where I been at?
Yeah, where you been at?
I went to Miami. Dad ain't tell you? You know I was in Miami now. Come on. She was laying in bed asleep yesterday and Diane called. And just don't wait for them to unthaw. She'll just break them. You gotta take a knife and just cut them. You gonna get you one?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you one.
Okay, just cook 2. And then cook 4 eggs. It's some eggs already open in that carton right there. Don't set that right there. Put that right, because you know that ain't gonna work right there. Just take a knife and just because I don't want to feel like waiting until unthaw. Just take a knife and go right in between it. It's gonna be hard, but just take a knife and do it. And then put 4 eggs in a Sasha in the pot and put them. Okay, so next I'm using the garlic herb and garlic, y'all, seasoning. Now if you don't have herb and garlic seasoning, that's okay. Okay, so next I'm using the mixture of the herbs. Please be careful with that knife. Okay, so I'm gonna add a bay leaf in here next because you're gonna need a bay leaf. Just one bay leaf. Put that in there. Okay, next I'm adding in a little bit of ginger.
Excuse me. I gotta get it now. You putting ketchup in that?
Yes. Hand me a spoon from right there. Okay, next I'm adding in the Worcestershire sauce. And that was about 4, 5, 6 dashes of Worcestershire sauce. So you just added some dashes in. I just did about 6 dashes. I don't need this big knife. I need a small knife. I mean a small spoon. Okay, next I'm gonna do 4 teaspoons of garlic cloves. So that's 1, a minced garlic, that's 2, that's 3, and that's 4.
We had to go back to Papa yesterday.
Huh?
We had to go back to Papa yesterday. They messed up our order. I told them to watch the food, check the food.
What it is?
I told them to check the food before they drove.
Where's some eggs? I thought there was some eggs already open.
No eggs open.
Make them listen, I use them.
Probably did.
Make sure now. I'm adding a couple dashes of I've been talking. I forgot how many dashes of hot sauce that I add in. But y'all seen it. Just eyeball it, okay? It's not going to be hot. Okay, so that's everything except for the ketchup. And the ketchup, we're doing like 1. I want quite 2. 2. That's it. 2 nice big healthy squirts. And then we're just going to mix these all together. And we're going to let this marinate. I'm not going to pour any liquid in it, any beef broth in it. I'm going to let it marinate just like this. So I'm trying to really I'm working with one hand, y'all. So we're just going to make sure that every oxtail is marinated in this seasoning. I mean turkey necks. I don't cook turkey necks that often, y'all. I like them, but I don't cook them that often. So we're just making sure that every neck has some seasoning on it. The bay leaf done broke up, but that's all right. It smells so good. Look at the other half of the Okay, y'all. I got it seasoned real good. So now we're just gonna let this sit. The bell pepper. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna wrap it, and I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator, and I'm just gonna try to let it marinate. It's 10:29, so I'm gonna let this marinate for about 2 hours, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show y'all what we're gonna do next to this. Okay, so let me wrap it up, put my stuff up, then I'll come back and show y'all what I'm gonna do. And you're gonna need some sugar, y'all, but you don't need the sugar to go into the seasoning. I'll show you what we're gonna do with the sugar. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna sit this in the refrigerator, and I'll come back to y'all after 2 hours and show you what we're gonna do next, okay? So y'all stay tuned. See you guys later. Hello, y'all, welcome back. Okay, in this part, I have it already hot on the stove. Let me move it off a little bit and tell y'all what y'all need. Okay, so, you know, I had the turkey necks in their seasoning, right? So I done took them out the refrigerator, and this is what they look like. So I'm going to get ready and put them on top of the stove. So what you'll need for that is, remember I told you it's going to need some sugar, but you're going to need 1/4 cup of sugar, okay? You're only going to need 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. But I'm going to use the whole can, and that's about 4 tablespoons, 4 big tablespoons, because I'm not going to need any more tomato paste anytime soon, so I don't want to leave it in the refrigerator. So I'm going to use all 4 tablespoons, but the recipe only calls for 1 tablespoon. Okay, and you're going to need some olive oil. So to this pot, I'm going to add in some olive oil. Okay, and that should be about 1/2 or 1/4 cup. Okay, and then the sugar, I'm going to add the sugar to it. Now at this point, you want your sugar to turn brown. It's going to turn a dark brown. So you're going to have to watch it and make sure it don't burn, because this will burn, okay? And I mean, it'll just get too black, and we don't want it like that. We want it a nice dark brown. Then I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. So, you know, you're going to stir it until the sugar melts, okay? Then you're looking for that nice dark brown color. So I have it on high right now, and I'm going to watch it. And when it starts getting brown, this is a good stew right here, the way I'm doing this, like for some stewed chicken. Put you some sugar if you ain't got, you know, you can put butter in the pan if you ain't got olive oil. And melt your sugar and let your sugar get good and brown. And then put your seasoned chicken in. Follow with your tomato paste. And but you're gonna let your sugar get brown first before you put the tomato paste in and stuff. Then I add, after it get brown, I add my so the sugar is trying to melt a little bit, but not quite yet. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit more olive oil. You gotta have some. Okay, that's it. And in the process, because we're gonna put our turkey wings back in here, we're gonna drain this grease off. Okay, like I do my stew ourselves, I have to drain the grease off the top. That's how we're gonna do these turkey necks. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to turn this to a medium-high heat. So I got it on a medium-high heat. See, I can see it turning brown, but it still got a lot of grease. So I'm turning it down just a little bit more because I don't want it to burn. But it's turning brown, but you see some grease too. Let me let y'all see that because I want y'all to see where it's turning brown. You can see the brownness of it. So I got it down on low, y'all. See how it's turning brown? I don't want to put in no more sugar, but I need to go ahead and turn. It's turning. Still got it on low, y'all. Okay, this is my second 1/4 cup. So I'm gonna let that melt. See how it's brown like it's getting there? Y'all see that? That's what we want. But I need a little bit more of it. So I just draining some of the oil off, y'all. Okay, let me go over the sink here. This is how much oil I had in, y'all. So I drained all that off. Okay, but see, that's what we wanted right there, that little brown looking color. So now I'm going to turn it back down to a medium-high heat. Okay, and I'm going to add in my turkey necks. And we're just going to mix these together and just let them cook for 10 minutes. Okay, we're just going to let them do its thing for 10 minutes. So I'm gonna do 10 minutes from the time that I finish putting all these in, okay? And I'm basically just cooking up the day just for like one meal, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe it'll be a few left over for tomorrow. Because I don't want too much food in the refrigerator so I can get ready and cook this Christmas dinner, y'all. I cannot wait for this sauce that I'm going to do, but I guess I'm going to have to. But I can't wait because I know it's going to be good. So let me let me look at the time. It's 10:18. So if I showed y'all the ingredients right there, I told y'all's gonna need for this part is the olive oil, the sugar, and the 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, right? Now I told you I was going to use the 4 tablespoons, but the recipe only calls for 1 because I don't want to have any leftover because I'm not using tomato paste. I don't need it for tomorrow for my Christmas dinner because I'm not adding tomato paste to anything for my Christmas dinner. You know, tomato paste and greens and dressing. I'm doing rice, macaroni, and cheese. So I'm not cooking nothing that needs tomato paste. Not even my sauce. So 128, we're gonna take these out. So let me we just want to try to get these brown. That's it, y'all. I should have been stirring it while I was in here. Because you're just trying to get it brown. Just trying to get them brown. And if the sugar comes up, don't matter about that. So I got them back on medium low again. Because everything that I put in here, if it still look like it hasn't melted, don't worry about it because it is. Because these are going to cook. And you're going to see how it all come together. It's going to be nice, y'all. It's just another way of stewing your food. And I thought about doing these two turkey necks. Okay, it's 10:21. So I'll let y'all know in 10:28, then we'll just go to the next step of this. It's really an easy recipe. Nothing hard. It's easy. It smells good too. Okay, after this step, we have 2 more steps that I'm gonna bring to y'all. Oh, this smells so good. I got 2 more steps I'm gonna bring to y'all, okay? And then I'm gonna cover it up and just let it simmer. I'm gonna put some of you guys to see that. So at the end of the second step, I'm just gonna cover up and I'm gonna let it cook for 1 hour, okay? So you can let it cook on a medium high for 1 hour. And you can either add beef broth to this or water. Okay, don't add chicken stock, okay? Beef broth or water. Okay, I just poured in those delicious veggies. I got my window open while I'm cooking, y'all, my kitchen window. And every time the breeze hit that curtain, I just smell this food. But I was smelling it before the breeze hit it. If the breeze don't hit it, it's smelling, but it just even intensified when the breeze hit it. This is gonna be so good, y'all. I'll try these recipes. I'm telling you, y'all. My my YouTube family, they be good. This is going to be so delicious. And you know what, y'all? If y'all want to add some like potatoes in here, you can. You can add some carrots in here. You can do that. I just didn't feel like doing it, but you can go all out with this stew right here. It's a turkey neck stew. You could go all out with it, I'm telling you. And it will be good. Also, I'm talking about with the potatoes and the carrots. And then we're gonna add, but I'm gonna add some butter beans to this. And you can add the butter beans to this with the potatoes and the carrots. Why not? It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Okay, y'all, so we got 2 more minutes. And then we're gonna add in, you guys will need, once again, only 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, okay? But I'm gonna use all 4 tablespoons. Now, if you go ahead and use the whole thing, it's not gonna hurt it. It's not gonna hurt it, okay? It's not gonna take away from the flavor. It's not gonna take away from the taste. Trust me, I done did this too many times. It's gonna be good. You'll see. Just try it, okay? So 4 tablespoons of the tomato paste. I have my tablespoon here, so we're gonna do 4 tablespoons of these, okay? 4 big gulps. So you just want to stir it, you know. Just stir it.
I would not let you get away with this.
But second, how we got a ball, you can't turn.
Okay, it's 128, y'all. Okay, now we're gonna add in the tomato paste, okay? So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. Okay, now you want to mix this till it's combined, okay? Then I'm going to show you. It's going to turn everything red. And I'm still combining because I see, you know, a lot of red. Okay, so I'm turning this down to medium high. So I have it at medium high now, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do, y'all. So we're going to add in our beans. I'm only using 2 cans a day because I'm cooking making something more vegetables to go on the side of it. But if you want this to be your only vegetable, then add in more of the beans. And we doing Marguerite Holmes seasoned butter beans, okay? So if you need more of the beans, by all means, add in about 6, 7, 8 more. Just, you know, it depends on how many people you're feeding in your family, I should say. Because sometimes I just like, if I'm doing a stew like this, the oxtail or this, I'll just add in a whole lot of beans, and then we eat the beans, you know, along with the meat, instead of having to cook or another dish of beans, what I'm trying to say, or greens, or whatever my dish that I choose for it to be, you know what I mean? So you just add more beans, then you ain't gotta cook, unless you just got some just proper for it. Now either or is okay, ain't no big deal, either or. Okay, so now we're gonna add in some of this beef broth. We're gonna give this a nice stir. Okay, I'm gonna take my browning seasoning. Y'all see that? I'm gonna take my seasoning and I'm gonna add a couple drops in. Because we want to get it brown. So I just pour some in. Get it nice and brown. So we're going to let this cook for 1 hour. Now, like I said, you can add in your more beans. You can add in some potatoes, some carrots. That'll be real good in here as well. I'm telling you. Cut you some potatoes and carrots up in here with these beans. Or if you don't want the beans, just do you some potatoes and carrots in this turkey neck stew. And y'all see how easy I did that? Biggest thing is just season your oxtails and be sure when you season them, you let them sit in the refrigerator for 4 hours. 4 hours. I'm telling you. Don't go beyond the 4 hours. If you got the time, like on the weekend and you're not working or it's your day off, do the 4 hours. Let them marinate for 4 hours. Then go follow the steps that I did. And I have the steps broken down again into this on the description box, okay? Okay, I ain't pouring no more in. That's gonna be it. I'm gonna save that little bit for some. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna cover this up. Ooh. It ain't hot, but it tastes good. So I'm gonna let that simmer. Then I'm gonna come back to y'all when it's looking done. And I'm gonna show y'all what this looks like, okay? So right now, I'm gonna let it do its thing for 1 hour. And I got it on a medium-high heat, and I'm gonna let it stay on that medium-high heat for 1 hour. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna look at it. And if it's a go, we'll be through with the stewed turkey necks, okay? So let me find my lid so I can place it on. Every time I need to I got to look for it. Here it goes. Oh, there's something that I'm not supposed to see. A snake or something, it would have bit me.
You'll get 25 megabits per second plus built-in Wi-Fi, and there's no hard data limits.
Okay, y'all. I hope y'all seen this this video. Oh gosh, I hope because I'm just not done looking up and I seen the record button is off. So I hope this part got recorded, but I'm gonna check it out. But anyway, I just added the browning seasoning to it, and I fried it off in the olive oil and the sugar, and then I did that for like 10 minutes with stirring it, and then I added in the whole 4 tablespoons of tomato paste, which you'll only need 1 tablespoon, but if you used all 4, that's okay too. And mix that together for another 5 minutes, and then add in your butter beans or your potatoes and carrots, and mix it together. Add in your water or your broth, your beef broth, I recommend, and mix it together and bring it to a boil. Reduce it on low-high heat for 1 hour and let it cook for 1 hour with the lid on, okay? And that's what we have here. So we're gonna let it cook for 1 hour, and I'll see you guys back in an hour or so. See you later. Hello y'all, and welcome back. Okay, now some of this may not have got recorded, and I am sorry. I had the camera on and it's on like it's looking now, but it wasn't recording. So I'm like, dang. And this was a good recipe, and I really did want y'all to see the whole thing. It's like this is like the end part of it. These are my turkey wings. You can see my turkey necks. You will see the beginning part where I did, but the middle part, I'm gonna have to tell you about that, and then it'll be in the description box below, okay? So for the middle part, you're gonna need 1/4 cup of sugar, okay? You're gonna need some olive oil, and you're gonna need some 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Now, I use 4 tablespoons because I'm not planning on using the rest of the tomato paste. So I use the whole thing. You can use the whole entire container of the tomato paste. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to take away from the flavor. It's going to still be good, okay? So you're going to need some tomato paste, and you're going to need some 1/4 cup of sugar and some olive oil. So once you take your turkey necks has been seasoned for 4 hours, you're going to take them out of the refrigerator, set them to the side. Take a pot, pan, whatever you cook in, place it on top of the stove. Add in 1/4 cup of sugar. Let the pan get hot, and add in 1/4 cup of sugar. Next, along with the sugar, you're going to add in some olive oil, okay? Just enough. You don't need 1/4 cup of olive oil, just less than that, okay? Enough to cover the sugar, okay? Because the sugar is going to melt. You want the sugar to melt and turn a brown. When you start seeing the sugar turn brown, that's what you want. But be careful and not to cook it too long, because you don't want the sugar to burn, and 2, you don't want it to get hard, because it will hard up. It's like a syrup, so it'll hard up. It'll get hard, but you don't want the whole thing to get hard. Now, while you stirring it, constantly stir. That's the key. Constantly stir so it won't get hard. It's the sugar and the olive oil is going to turn brown, okay? So you want to keep stirring it, and then you're going to add in your your turkey necks. You're going to take these turkey necks and you're going to add them in with stirring to get some of that brown sauce, I like to call it. And the turkey necks, you want to mix that real good with the sauce and the turkey necks, so each and every one can be covered, okay? And you want to mix that for about 10 minutes, reducing your heat, okay? Because you don't want to keep it on high and do it and burn the sugar. So you want to reduce the heat and do it for about 10 minutes to a medium high heat, okay? But please do watch it and continue to stir for 10 minutes, okay? Then after 10 minutes, you're going to add in 1 tablespoon or the whole thing of tomato paste, or the 4 tablespoons, big tablespoons of the tomato paste. Then you're going to stir that and combine that for 5 minutes. So with that said, you can add in, at this point, after you add in the tablespoon of tomato paste, you can go ahead and add in your butter beans. You can put in your potatoes or your carrots, and mix it all together, and then let that cook for 5 minutes while stirring, okay? Now the third step is you're going to add in your beef broth and your browning. So if you don't have beef broth, you can use some water, okay? So you're going to add in your beef broth and your browning, and you're going to stir it And it's gonna be like this right here. And you're gonna cook it for 1 hour. This has been cooking for almost like 2 hours now, and it's not to where I want it yet. So I'm gonna let it just continue to cook, and I'm gonna turn it up a little bit, okay? So I've been cooking this on like medium high heat, but I'm gonna turn it up to high because it's done, but it's not to where I want it right now, okay? I want it to be really tender. So I have my beans in here, and you can see them somewhere up in here. I put in some can of butter beans, and it's just like the seasoned butter beans, Margaret Holmes seasoned butter beans. I put in those. You can do your potatoes, carrots. This is gonna be so delicious. And we're doing it with rebrowning it with the sugar and the oil. See, there go some of the beans right there. We brown it with the sugar and the oil, and that just makes it different from the way that I do my oxtails. This is really a good dish. And if y'all haven't checked out that oxtail, the recipe with my turkey necks, because this will be the second video with the turkey necks. So it has this will be the stewed turkey necks, and then I have on now some turkey necks with gravy. So try look at those both of those videos. Well, the one video, because this one ain't uploaded yet, obviously. So check out that, the turkey necks with the gravy. And we're just gonna let this cook, and just stir it. So I'm gonna turn the heat up and just let it cook for another hour or so until it gets to where I'm satisfied, okay? But that seasoning tastes so good, y'all. The seasoning tastes good. And what you could do for this also, if it's not thick enough to where you want it, you can always take this and add in some cornstarch. Put a little bit more seasoning in there. I mean a little bit more, I'm sorry. Take some cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, put it in a cup. And then add you some a little bit of beef broth to cover the cornstarch, just, you know. And then add in your a little bit more browning. Add in the browning as you need it. If it's not to the desired color that you want, add in a little bit more. But it should reach that color where you don't have to use the whole, you know, bottle. So, and that's it. And you just cover it and simmer it. So, if you want it a little thicker, just do the cornstarch and the cornstarch, the broth, or your water, whatever liquid you're using, and add a little bit of browning, just a drop, mix it together, and pour it in here, and it'll start thickening it up. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this cook, and I'm gonna come back and watch it. Make sure that it's getting the way that I want it, okay? And then my dinner will be done, okay? So I see you guys back here in a few. Now I'm so sorry that middle part didn't get record, but I'll see you guys back in a few. Okay, hello everybody. My dinner is done. I'm gonna show you what this delicious dinner looks like. Plate it up. And look, y'all, I didn't add anything to it. I can't hardly get the beans. The beans just dried up a little bit. So I put some, see a few of them. That's why I cooked some more. So here's one. These turkey wings are very small. Next. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna show you in a few shakes what this looking like. Okay, you guys, here's my dinner. See, we have our turkey, and this is what I was waiting for it to get tender, nice and tender, y'all. See, that's what we want right there. That's what I was waiting on right there. So, turkey stewed oxtails, turkey necks, stewed turkey necks, string beans and rice, stewed turkey necks with butter beans. So let me send my prayers. This is so good. So y'all, with the second part, after you take the turkey necks out from marinating in the refrigerator, and you add in 1/4 cup of sugar to the pot, and you're gonna add in some olive oil. Enough olive oil. You don't need a 1/4 cup, but you're gonna need enough to mix in with the sugar, okay? Then you're gonna let it brown. Let your sugar melt. When it starts turning brown, add in your turkey necks and stir it continually for 10 minutes. And then after 10 minutes, you're gonna add in 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. In the video, I added in 4 tablespoons. That's because I didn't want to have any left over, and I wasn't planning on using the rest of it. So I added in the whole thing. You can add in it. It's not going to take away from it. It's still going to taste good, okay? You're going to stir that in there. Mix it really good. Get it combined. After that, you can add in your butter beans, but do not. I said add in your potatoes and carrots at that point. Don't add it in, okay? Just add in your butter beans, or you can wait to the end and add them in, like when it's almost through cooking or something. You can add in your butter beans and your your butter beans, your potatoes, and your carrots. That way, during the cooking process, your carrots and your potatoes won't cook the pieces. You know what I'm saying? So putting them at the end, it'll save the shape of them too. And the butter beans, because I put in like 3 cans of butter beans here. I did the video with 2, and then off the video I added 1 more can, and you still can't see some of the beans in here. So then you're going to turn it up high, let it come to a boil, stirring it, combining everything together. After you did added a tablespoon of tomato paste for 5 minutes, let it stir for 5 minutes, add in your browning and your beef broth or water. Stir everything together and let it simmer. Bring it to a boil and then reduce it to a simmer or medium-low heat for 1 hour. After 1 hour and you can't pick through the meat like this, see how I just picked that meat off of there? If you can't pick through the meat like that after 1 hour, continue to let it cook until it's tender, okay? And this is our stew. Turkey wing. I cannot get this meat right. My stewed turkey next. You like this recipe? Give me a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe to Joanne's Kitchen. As always, God bless. I thank you all for watching. Until the next recipe, I will see you guys later. And this recipe will be in the description box. And I'll tell you how to do it step by step. So until the next recipe, guys, y'all guys have a blessed weekend. I love y'all. See you later.